How's it going, everybody? This is Nintendo 14, as always. We're doing something a little bit different. We're not doing another installment of the Year of Mario Kart. Instead, I'm finally getting these online races that I've had with the Gaming Master Guys underway here. This is the first ever Mario Kart Deluxe online session races that I'm going to be having up on screen. Matter of fact, this gameplay is almost a month old, and it was uploaded on John's channel just around was it on October 15th, so almost a month. And now I'm finally getting my perspective of the gameplay up. This is, if you did watch that, this is the sessions that started out with Mute City and then ended with Cheeseland. And so yeah, this is that one session that had a pretty fun points battle, despite the outcome. Anyways, while we get this underway and John setting that up, this is my first ever installment of having my online races like this. And in previous online races that I've recorded and uploaded on my channel, I've also had the live commentary, just like with John's perspective. And now we're doing something quite different. I'm going to be doing some post commentary instead, because I like to add some rewatchability to these online races. And if you were to watch all these online races, with the same online races just from a different perspective, I think that's going to be pretty repetitive in watching. So I like to add a little bit of rewatchability to these online races. So as we're getting to Mute City, I'm going to talk a little bit about Sonic Forces. Oh, this game that's it's like the Man of Steel of the Sonic games. I mean, on one half, there's a good amount of the Sonic community that really enjoy the Sonic game. They really enjoy Sonic Forces, and then there's another half that, don't think too otherwise, and they absolutely despise this new Sonic game. So, if I were to put myself in where I would think about Sonic Forces, I would be in the category of this is not a bad game. I actually got some good kicks out of a lot of what Sonic Forces had to offer, especially the Avatar. That was my hands down my favorite part of the whole game, is being able to create your own character. And so I spent tons of maybe an hour or two on just with the creative character alone. So with the kind of character that I created, I think it really added to my experience with the story mode. And alongside the created character, I was really invested in the game's story. I mean, yeah, it can get a little unrealistic, over the top, and cartoony in parts, but you know what? I still had a blast with the story mode. It was a good story mode from start to finish, and for this game to be $40, I think if you were to look at it from just those two aspects that I've already mentioned, then you can really justify buying this game for only you justify this game for only $40. If you were, I wouldn't say you'd buy this game for a whole lot more. I mean, this game still does have plenty of holes that keeps it from being a super stellar game like Super Mario Odyssey, and just being able to be full price. But I do want to tip my cap off to Sonic Team for making this game $40, and realizing that this game ain't perfect, and there's things about it. So it's my first ever race online, for Deluxe. I tried to make a move around Gerald to try and take the lead, but I took that shortcut way too early and start to pay the price and lose a couple more positions. And yeah, from almost making that shortcut to beating Gerald back to the line, I end up taking a red shell, being completely invulnerable, and finishing sixth. So without a question, that's not the way I wanted to start out my series of online races with the gang. So with that, there's only one way up, and that's Wait, did I say? No, I didn't say that right. I meant there's only one way forward, and that's going up. Or only one direction. Anyways, back to Sonic Forces. Another thing about the game I really enjoyed, alongside the story and the created characters, at the music. I like what they did with the music. It's not just instrumental. They actually added some of the soundtrack in there for some of the levels. They had lyrics. So these lyric musics, you would have them in all the avatar stages. So it brought a nice little blend to, or a little made it pretty nice for the avatar stages. It gives the avatar stages a lot of identity. And so I really got a good kicks out of listening to Spaceport, Capital City, and Park Avenue. Those are a couple examples of some of the music that are on the top of my list of favorites from Sonic Forces. And then in my off time, I do spend, minutes, if not hours, on just listening to that alone. So haven't quite back to this gameplay. We're struggling to, get settled into Music Park. I mean, I think at this moment, it's been quite a while since I've had online races, because keep in mind these online races I'm pretty sure they were taking place in really early October. So the last time I could really recall having an online session, it was really early 2017. Like, we had a session on the original MK8 just sometime after New Year. So right there, that was the last time I ever had online. So I'm still trying to knock off all the rust, and it's showing. And to make matters worse, I'm also using my old car combo with the pipe frame and slick tires, which are nowhere near as good as they were back in the MK8 Wii U days, because of all the rebalance and all that. So we got that. And also we're getting to the last lap of Music Park here. Speaking of my car combo actually reminded me of this. Now usually this video is uploaded on Tuesday today, and not the second part of the Year of Mario Kart for Mario Kart Deluxe. Reason is because that I need more time to create the video I want for this week for the Year of Mario Kart. There's a couple more edits that I need to put out or get strung together. So I'm gonna need a couple more. I'm gonna need a couple more days to get that done. So expect that video to be out probably this Thursday. And a good chance I might just move all the other the remainder Mario Kart Deluxe videos for the Year of Mario Kart to Thursday, because I think these are only a couple. They're only just one video per week, and I would like to have the extra time to get these videos done. And then once that's all taken care of and all the deluxe videos are done, then last but not least is Mario Kart 7 that we had to skip because I still don't have a good reliable source to capture from, and I'd like to share some more insight on that. So just give another insight on an update on that, and that I'm still working on seeing what I can do. Todd's I don't think Todd is he has his capture card for the 3DS working. I mean, the one he had he spilled I think it was he spilled soda on his actual 3DS capture card, so that's busted. And so now he has a 2DS, and he's yet to send that off to the capture card kitty business or company to get that installed. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with Mario Kart 7. Good chance I might not even get to play it, because I want to play the game when in the quality that I want to have it, just like with the other games that I've had. Like even with the Mario Kart DS, I was able to play that through the Virtual Console, but the big problem with Mario Kart 7 is that I can only play it from the 3DS, and there's no virtual console release for Mario Kart 7. You only play that on the 3DS, so I'm out of options besides playing it on the actual 3DS in order to, capture footage of it. I'm not going to be using a camcorder to record Mario Kart 7 as much as it's the only option I have. I'd rather not do it at all than to be doing it in a camcorder quality. So deep apologies for anyone who is anticipating a Mario Kart 7 playthrough for the Year of Mario Kart. But it's not easy in the slightest to get that. So if that's the case, then I'm gonna think of something to fill in the gap for that, for the Year of Mario Kart 7 time frame. I might just have something planned for the intro segments that I had planned for MK7 and some of the topics that I had there. It's just that it's not gonna be a complete video like I've had for previous Year of Mario Kart installments for other games. So again, deepest apologies to anyone expecting Mario Kart 7 playthrough as if it were any other playthroughs that I've previously done up to this point. But that's the situation that we've got right now. And so, as we're in the last lap, the last half of this lap, it's a 3-man battle between me, Gerald, and TJ. What's new? I mean, yeah, it's totally different and unique. But anyways, I just wanted to bring this up because I'm not at this point. I'm not focusing my efforts too much on Gerald. I want to try and get side by side with him and maybe get a shot at TJ, so that way we can reel him in. And then once I get to TJ, get past him, then me and Gerald can battle side by side. But the green shell that I threw at TJ was nearly any close, and so I'm gonna have to settle finishing third behind Gerald because I didn't stick the turn that I compromised in trying to get a shot with the green shell on TJ. And so for being in the heat of battle, and say like you're battling in first, and then somehow you're back in second, and then third place is not too far behind. I've been picking up on the strategy where you should use third place to your advantages, and if you think third place is charging fast enough, you should let third place go. So that way maybe the third place that just now overtook your second place, so third place going to second place, you can have that guy see if he can catch up to the leader, and then maybe do something that could run him off the track, or just mess up his line. So you could just chill back in what you're currently now in third, and see if those two up there can, I don't know, maybe crash each other, and then you can pass on both of them. So that's what I kind of wanted to do. Well, not exactly what I wanted to do there, but I just wanted to explain, a good strategy that I would like to do, and using a third place like that. But in that case, I didn't want to focus in that last stretch in Royal Raceway, that last race. I didn't want to focus mainly on Joe, because if I were to take him out right there, then that's I'm losing a good chance at me getting to first. So yeah, it's a good strategy not to take out anybody who has a closer vantage point on first place. You want to just see if you can let him do what he can to reel in first, and then once he's done after that, then you can make your move to see if you can get up there. Like I was right there, I didn't want to pass John. He had a bunch of red shells. Just want to stay patient here and see if I can get back, if I can get to the front without having to soak up any shells or any of that. So man, can't be not catching any breaks here. And that's these green shells are coming out of nowhere. They're being just like they were in the first few days of the DLC back in the Mario Kart Wii days. Like or not Mario Wii, Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U days, and that's for some odd reason, back then I already told this story, but if you're around for the Mario Kart 8 Wii U videos, is that for some reason every time I got to race on the first the new tracks for the first time, is as if the green shells were really able to seek in on me, and it just became real easy to bank into me. So I guess afterwards, if we were to, I guess over time it just eventually stopped. But these green shells, they've always been something that I've always had to deal with, and it's because of that it could cost me. In online races, there's cases where I've had green shells and I've never tried to snipe anybody, because the reason why I do that is that I don't want to try and throw the green and then end up missing, and then have that green shell bank about 6 times or so, and then eventually, I get hit by that same green shell. So let's just say that I don't want to try and go for green shell snipes because in the just the I'm not, jeez, where am I even going with this? The fact that I don't want to snipe because I'm afraid that I'll miss and then I'll end up hitting myself with my own green shell. Okay, so man, I just crawled through this commentary, haven't I? Tune next time for more online races. Later on this week, I should have the next Year of Mario Kart video going up momentarily. I was gonna do more of these online races post commentaries, but I forgot to post one last week. So to make up for it, I'll have another one of these. I'll have another one of these online race post commentaries later on this weekend, and then we'll have another one of these on Tuesday, and then Thursday, the Thursday after this Thursday, then that's when I'm having the third part for the Year of Mario Kart for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's gonna be the new plan here. I'm gonna have all the Year of Mario Kart, all the Year of Mario Kart videos right here for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They're all gonna be moved to Thursday. So hope you all enjoyed watching me stutter, and hope you all have a good week. We'll get through the weekend, and then we'll have time for Switch or football. Yeah, that sounds nice. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.